Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to avoid IPTV buffering. Why are you getting it? What ways we can help resolve that, get rid of that, hopefully by a few suggestions I've gotten here. Let's talk about those. Guys, hey, do me a huge favor before we get started. Hit that subscribe button if you would. That does help me grow this channel out. I do appreciate your support back. Also, if the video helps, please give it a like. So thank you guys so much for being here watching the video, and I appreciate all your support, okay? So IPTV buffering. We've seen this symbol before, right? It just spins and spins. What is it? Obviously, it's loading data, right? It's trying to load. And the problem with IPTV is it's live, and so it takes a little bit longer. And if you don't have good internet, good equipment, it suffers, okay? That's why you get buffering. All right, so let's talk the difference between live streams versus playback. And what I mean by that is, live stream, you have to have constant, constant buffering, going. Playback, it's on a server, it's sitting there, and it can spin for a few seconds and then it can go. Okay, so playback versus live services. So Hulu, they're a playback service. Netflix is a playback, right? They have these videos already sitting there. Disney Plus, same thing. Well, live services like Sling TV, AT&T Now, which was DirecTV now, YouTube TV, and even IPTV. All those are live services. Now, yes, the top few have a little better servers than what IPTV has, so they don't have as much buffering. But basic IPTV is what we're going to talk about today, and why you're seeing some buffering and how we can resolve that. So, again, mainly IPTV. Okay, these are probably the one biggest thing you need to find, guys, to help resolve this buffering is have the best service out there. Okay, and I know that's a hard one. That's why I'm here. I make this channel. I put a ton of videos out to show you guys lots of services. You have to find the best one. There's a lot of good ones out there. There's a lot of not so good ones, okay? So do some research, find the best service, okay? Good things come to those who wait. That doesn't mean you're waiting for buffering, okay? It means patience. Test, take some trials of the services. Really, guys, sit down and test them out. You're not going to find the best service the first time, probably. Yes, there's a lot of good ones out there, but you've got to do your own research. You've got to find which one is going to be best. And maybe it is the first one and it works perfect for you. But if not, go to the next one. Try another one. Get a trial if you can. If not, you might have to spend some money for that, okay? Equipment. This is a huge one too. Yes, you can replace the cable or satellite with a Fire Stick. I actually use a Fire Stick. It works well. I use a Mi Box as well. Great product. And then you can go all the way up to an NVIDIA Shield. Depending on what you want to spend for these, you can spend anywhere from 25 bucks up to 150. We'll talk about that in a minute. Also, your router, internet router, is super important, okay? It's just not about the equipment you buy. You've got to have good equipment, supporting those devices, if that makes sense, okay? Wi-Fi speeds, let's talk about that. You can have a 2.4 gig or a 5 gig. You want to try to have it on 5 gig. That's going to give you a lot better speeds. You can see here the 2.4 band provides coverage to a longer range, but transmits data slower. Well, we need fast stuff, okay? The 5 gig band provides less coverage, but transmits it much faster. That's what we want. We want to have the fastest speeds possible because we're live TV. We're going fast, okay? Not all devices are created equal. Keep that in mind, okay? You can buy yourself a cheap box and it won't work as well. The Amazon Fire Stick does work and it works well. It has 5 gigahertz connections. For 25 bucks, you can watch IPTV, okay? Or you can spend 150 for an NVIDIA Shield, which still works well. Depends on your budget. Which one's going to work best for you? The Amazon Fire should work, but if you're willing to spend more, you can. Obviously, that's each TV needs that, okay? You've got to update your router, your internet router, okay? If you're using an old internet router that's 3 to 5 years old, it's time to upgrade. You've got to spend a little bit of money, buy a better one that's got better push out to your devices in your home. That's a huge feature, guys. And if you can, upgrade your internet speed. Now, this is another one that's crucial if you can. If you've got a better chance of getting better internet, do it, guys. More money equals what? Happiness, right? Well, in this case, you got to spend more money to get happiness, to hopefully get better IPTV service, better, chance of not buffering. You do have to spend more money to equal happiness, which is sad, but you do. If you can, I understand not everyone can, okay? Another big one here is weekly maintenance, okay? Make sure you're doing weekly maintenance, resetting your router, unplugging it, pushing the reset button, doing the same thing with your devices. And then also force closing the apps, okay? Those are 3 big features here I want to talk about. The next one I want to talk about probably a little bit more in depth for it is more about the app itself, okay? You got to clear the cache, okay? You got to clean your apps out, go into your settings. It says device settings, okay? Then go find your application that you're looking for. Make sure it's an IPTV app. Then you clear the cache, and then you force stop it, okay? That's kind of the steps once you're in your actual, device you're looking at. Go to your settings, find the app, clear the cache, and force stop. Okay, that will help. Expectations versus reality. This is a big one, guys, because we want to have perfection, right? We want to have the best stuff. We want to not remember that this is streaming. We want to know that this is basically like we're watching cable or satellite. You know, the problem is we got to face the facts, okay? It just may not work for you. You know, I have IPTV and it works flawlessly. I have good internet. I have good devices and it works great. I wouldn't be out here advertising this if it didn't, okay? So you can be frustrated, guys, and sometimes it won't work. Your internet provider doesn't produce enough speed. You don't have good enough equipment. The services you're trying, it just doesn't happen, okay? So face the facts. You've tried it, it may not work. Go back to cable or satellite, okay? IPTV is not perfect. We know that, right? There's buffering, there's channels down, there's things like that happen. And, you know, if you're not willing to be patient with that, then that's where your problems occur. Okay, so here's our topics. Find the best service, test, best internet, weekly maintenance, best equipment, clear the cache, expectations, and face the facts. I know we didn't cover too much about it, guys, but you've got to do those few things. Have good internet, do your weekly maintenance, make sure you find the best service out there. That will help you guys be successful at it. That will be the most important part for you. So hopefully that helps, okay? I appreciate you guys for watching this. Hopefully this video has helped you out. Do those few things, get good internet, good devices, weekly maintenance service. You should have hardly any problems with buffering. It works great for me. Hopefully the same for you. Thanks, guys.